The Story of Jeff Bezos, A Journey to Success. Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to English Mastery Hub. I am so happy to be here with you today. I hope you are doing well and ready to learn something new. Today we will talk about a very famous person. His name is Jeff Bezos. He is the founder of Amazon, one of the biggest companies in the world. Many people buy things from Amazon every day. But Jeff Bezos did not always have a big company. He started from a small garage and worked very hard to build his business. Today, he is one of the richest people in the world. Why is Jeff Bezos' story so special? Because it shows us that anything is possible if we work hard and believe in our dreams. Jeff Bezos was not born rich. He did not always have success. He faced many problems and challenges, but he never gave up. He kept going, and he turned his ideas into reality. His story is full of lessons. He teaches us about hard work, smart decisions, and never giving up. Jeff had a big dream, and he did not stop until he made it real. This is why his story is so inspiring. Imagine starting a business in a small garage. It is not easy. You do not have much money. You do not have a big team. But Jeff believed in his idea. He worked long hours every day. He took risks. And slowly, his company grew. Today, Amazon is a huge company. It sells millions of products to people all around the world. It started with books, but now you can buy almost anything on Amazon. This shows that small beginnings can lead to big success. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to English Mastery Hub. This way, you will not miss any of our lessons. We are here to help you learn English step by step, in a simple and easy way. Are you ready? Let's get started with today's lesson, the full story of Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos was born on January 12, 1964, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA. His birth name was Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen. His mother, Jacqueline Jorgensen, was only 17 years old when he was born. She was a young mother, but she loved her son very much. His father, Ted Jorgensen, was a bike shop owner. He sold and repaired bicycles for a living. However, Jeff's parents divorced when he was very young. A divorce is when a husband and wife decide to separate and not live together anymore. After the divorce, Jeff lived with his mother. Life was not easy for them, but Jacqueline wanted to give Jeff the best life she could. A few years later, Jacqueline met a man named Miguel Bezos. Miguel was from Cuba, a country in the Caribbean. He moved to the United States when he was a teenager. He came to America with little money, but he worked very hard to build a better life. Jacqueline and Miguel got married. Miguel loved Jeff very much and decided to adopt him. Adopting means taking legal responsibility for a child as your own. After that, Jeff took Miguel's last name and became Jeff Bezos. Miguel was a kind and hard-working man. He always supported Jeff in his studies and dreams. As a child, Jeff was very curious. Curious means that he always wanted to learn new things. He liked to ask questions and understand how things worked. Even when he was a baby, he showed signs of being curious. His mother once said that baby Jeff tried to take apart his crib. A crib is a baby's bed with high sides. Jeff wanted to see how it was made, so he tried to pull it apart. Jeff also loved books. He enjoyed reading and learning about different subjects. His favorite topics were science, technology, and space. He spent many hours reading books about inventions, computers, and space travel. When Jeff was a little older, he started building things. He loved making gadgets and machines. He once made an alarm system for his room. He used simple wires and batteries to create it. The alarm would make a loud sound if someone entered his room without permission. Jeff was also very interested in computers. In school, he learned about programming and how to use computers. This was not common at the time because computers were still new and expensive. But Jeff wanted to learn everything he could. He was fascinated by how computers worked and what they could do. Jeff's family noticed that he was very smart. He was not only good at reading and science, but he also had a strong imagination. He dreamed of doing big things in life. One day he told his teacher that he wanted to build space hotels and space colonies. His teacher was surprised, but Jeff was serious. He believed that in the future, people would live in space. When Jeff was a teenager, he spent his summers on his grandfather's ranch in Texas. A ranch is a large farm with many animals. His grandfather, Lawrence Preston Gies, was a strong and hard-working man. He worked for the government before retiring to his ranch. At the ranch, Jeff helped with many tasks. He took care of the animals, fixed tractors, and repaired machines. He also helped with farm work, like feeding cows and fixing fences. The work was not easy. The sun was hot, and the tasks were tiring. But Jeff did not complain. He enjoyed learning new things and solving problems. Working on the ranch taught Jeff important lessons. He learned that hard work was necessary for success. He also learned how to fix things instead of throwing them away. His grandfather always said, "If something is broken, don't buy a new one. Fix it." Jeff carried this lesson with him throughout his life. Jeff was also a top student in school. He did well in all his subjects, especially math and science. He liked solving difficult problems and finding answers. His teachers knew he was special. In high school, Jeff joined a special program for smart students. He studied physics, computers, and engineering. He loved learning about technology and thinking of new ideas. His classmates saw him as a hard-working and intelligent student. Jeff also had big dreams. He wanted to start his own business one day. He was interested in how businesses worked and how people could use technology to make life better. During high school, Jeff started his first small business. It was a summer camp for kids who liked computers and science. He and his friends organized activities and lessons for younger children. They taught the kids about computers, space, and inventions. After finishing high school, Jeff went to Princeton University. Princeton is one of the best universities in the United States. It is very hard to get into, but Jeff was accepted because of his excellent grades. At Princeton, Jeff studied electrical engineering and computer science. He worked very hard and learned many new things about computers and technology. He also made many friends who were interested in science and business. Even in college, Jeff continued thinking about the future. He wanted to create something new and exciting. He did not know exactly what, but he knew that computers and the internet would change the world. During his time at Princeton, Jeff took part in many projects. He worked on advanced computer programs and learned how to solve complex problems. His professors saw that he had great potential. After graduating from Princeton, Jeff got a job at a company on Wall Street in New York City. Wall Street is the financial center of the United States. Many big businesses and banks are located there. Jeff worked in finance and technology. He learned how businesses operated and how money moved around the world. He also learned how to analyze data and find trends in the market. But Jeff was not completely happy. He had a good job and a good salary, but he wanted something more. He wanted to start his own company. He wanted to take risks and do something new. One day, Jeff read a report that said the internet was growing very fast. More and more people were starting to use it. He realized that this was his opportunity. He could build a business on the internet. Jeff thought carefully about what kind of business he should start. He wanted to sell something online, but he needed to choose the right product. He made a list of 20 possible products, such as CDs, clothes, and books. After much research, he decided to start with books. Books were a great product because they were easy to store and ship. They also had many customers because people loved to read. In 1994, Jeff made a big decision. He left his job on Wall Street and moved to Seattle, Washington. He wanted to start his own company. It was a big risk, but he believed in his idea. Jeff started working on his new company in his garage. His wife, Mackenzie, supported him. She helped him with the business and encouraged him to follow his dreams. Jeff wanted to name his company something special. He thought of many names before choosing Amazon. He liked the name because the Amazon River is the largest river in the world. He wanted his company to be the biggest online store in the world. Jeff worked very hard in the early days of Amazon. He spent long hours developing the website, ordering books, and shipping them to customers. He also had to solve many problems along the way. At first, Amazon was just a small online bookstore. But Jeff had a bigger vision. He wanted Amazon to sell everything, not just books. Over time, Amazon grew. More and more people started shopping online. Jeff expanded Amazon's products and made it one of the biggest companies in the world. His journey was not easy. He faced many challenges, but he never gave up. He believed in his dream and worked hard to make it a reality. Jeff Bezos's early life teaches us important lessons. Curiosity, hard work, and problem-solving can lead to success. His story shows us that big dreams can come true if we stay dedicated and never stop learning. Jeff Bezos was a brilliant student. He was very good at math and science. He also loved computers and technology. In school, he always asked a lot of questions and wanted to learn new things. His teachers noticed that he was very smart and hardworking. When Jeff was in high school, he joined science competitions. He enjoyed solving difficult problems and creating new ideas. He even created a small company with his friends. They helped local businesses install computer programs. This was his first experience in business and technology. Jeff always wanted to learn more. He loved reading books about inventions, computers, and business. He was curious about how things worked. His parents supported his interest in technology and encouraged him to follow his passion. After finishing high school, Jeff went to Princeton University. Princeton is one of the best universities in the world. It is very hard to get into, but Jeff was accepted because he had excellent grades. At Princeton, Jeff studied computer science and electrical engineering. He spent many hours working on projects and learning about programming, data systems, and artificial intelligence. He wanted to understand how computers could help businesses grow. Jeff also worked hard outside of class. He took part in different research programs and worked with professors on projects. He wanted to gain as much knowledge as possible. In 1986, Jeff graduated from Princeton University with high honors. He was ready to start his career. Many big companies wanted to hire him because he was smart and talented. Jeff's first job was at a company called Fluent. Fluent was working on building a network for international banking. Jeff helped the company develop new ways to send money safely between countries. He worked very hard and learned a lot about finance and technology. After working at Fluent, Jeff joined a company called Bankers Trust. This company focused on financial services. Jeff worked on projects that helped banks manage money and data. He became very skilled in finance and technology. Later, Jeff got a job at a company called D.E. Shaw and Company. This was a big financial company in New York. Jeff was very good at his job, and he quickly got promoted. He became one of the youngest vice presidents in the company. At D.E. Shaw, Jeff worked with technology and finance. He helped the company make smart business decisions using computers and data. His salary was very high, and he had a successful career. However, Jeff was not completely happy. He liked his job, but he wanted to do something bigger. He had a dream of starting his own business. He wanted to use technology to create something new and exciting. One day, Jeff read a report that changed his life. The report said that the internet was growing very fast. More and more people were starting to use it. Jeff realized that this was a great opportunity. He believed that he could build a business on the internet. He started thinking about different business ideas. He made a list of 20 possible products to sell online. He considered selling CDs, clothes, electronics, and books. After doing research, he decided that books were the best option. Books were easy to store and ship, and many people loved to read. In 1994, Jeff made a big decision. He left his high-paying job at D.E. Shaw and Company and moved to Seattle, Washington. His friends and co-workers were surprised. They thought he was making a mistake by leaving a good job. But Jeff believed in his idea. He was ready to take a risk and start his own company. Jeff started working on his new business in his garage. He and his wife, Mackenzie, worked together to build the company. They ordered books, created a website, and started selling books online. Jeff wanted to choose a special name for his company. He thought of many names before deciding on Amazon. He liked the name because the Amazon River is the largest river in the world. He wanted his company to be the biggest online store in the world. Jeff worked very hard in the early days of Amazon. He spent long hours developing the website, taking orders, and shipping books to customers. He also faced many challenges, but he did not give up. In a short time, Amazon became very popular. More and more people started buying books online. Jeff knew that this was just the beginning. He had a bigger vision for Amazon. Even though Jeff had a successful career in finance, he followed his passion for technology and business. He took a risk, left his job, and started his own company. His journey teaches us that taking risks and following dreams can lead to great success. In 1994, Jeff Bezos learned something very interesting. The internet was growing very fast, at a rate of 2,300% per year. This meant that more and more people were starting to use the internet. Jeff realized that this was a big opportunity to start a new business online. He started thinking about different ideas. He made a long list of possible products to sell on the internet. He thought about selling music CDs, clothes, electronics, and many other things. But after careful research, he decided that selling books was the best idea. There were a few reasons for this choice. First, books were easy to store and ship. Second, there were millions of different books, but no single store could keep all of them in stock. By selling books online, Jeff could offer a much larger selection than any physical bookstore. Making this decision was not easy. Jeff had a very good job at D.E. Shaw and Company. He was earning a high salary, and he had a secure future. But he wanted to follow his dream. Starting his own company meant taking a big risk. Many people told him he was making a mistake. They thought that the internet was not reliable and that people would not buy books online. But Jeff believed in his idea. He told his wife, Mackenzie, about his plan, and she supported him. So Jeff quit his job and moved to Seattle, Washington. He chose Seattle because it had a strong technology industry and good connections with book distributors. He started his company from a small garage. He had only a few employees in the beginning. They worked hard every day, developing the website, ordering books, and preparing for the launch. Jeff wanted a name that would show his company's big vision. He thought about many different names before choosing Amazon. He liked this name because the Amazon River is the largest river in the world. He wanted his company to be the biggest online store in the world. On July 16, 1995, Amazon officially launched as an online bookstore. The website was simple, but it allowed customers to search for books and place orders easily. Jeff and his team packed books in cardboard boxes and took them to the post office themselves. At first, Amazon was just a small business, but very quickly it started to grow. Within a few months, Amazon was selling books in all 50 U.S. states and in 45 different countries. Customers loved the convenience of buying books online. Jeff reinvested all the money back into the company instead of keeping profits for himself. He wanted to improve Amazon's website, expand the business, and make it better for customers. One of the key ideas that made Amazon successful was Jeff's focus on customer service. He wanted Amazon to be the most customer-friendly company in the world. He introduced features like customer reviews, book recommendations, and fast delivery. Another important decision was using warehouses to store books. In the beginning, Amazon did not have its own warehouses. It ordered books from distributors after customers placed orders. But Jeff realized that having its own warehouses would make delivery faster. So Amazon started building warehouses in different locations. As the company grew, Jeff saw that Amazon could sell more than just books. He started adding new products like CDs, DVDs, and electronics. Over time, Amazon became an online marketplace for almost everything. By the late 1990s, Amazon was becoming one of the most popular websites in the world. More people were shopping online, and Amazon was leading the way. Jeff's vision was coming true. But the journey was not always easy. Amazon faced many challenges. In the early years, the company was not making a profit. Some people thought it would fail. Many investors were unsure if Amazon could survive. However, Jeff did not give up. He focused on the long-term success of the company. He believed that if Amazon kept growing and improving, profits would come later. His patience and determination paid off. As time went on, Amazon expanded even more. It introduced new services like Amazon Prime, which offered fast shipping and exclusive content. It also developed new technologies like the Kindle e-reader, making it easier for people to read digital books. Jeff's decision to start Amazon was risky, but it changed the way people shop forever. Today, Amazon is one of the biggest companies in the world. Millions of people use it every day to buy everything from books to groceries. Jeff's story teaches us many important lessons. It shows us that taking risks can lead to great success. It reminds us that hard work, innovation, and customer focus are key to building a great business. Most of all, it inspires us to follow our dreams and never give up. Jeff Bezos always had a big vision for Amazon. From the beginning, he did not want Amazon to be just a bookstore. He wanted it to be a place where people could buy anything they needed. By the late 1990s, Amazon started selling more than books. The company began adding new products like music CDs, movies, electronics, and toys. Customers loved shopping on Amazon because it was easy, fast, and convenient. Instead of going to different stores, they could find everything in one place and have it delivered to their homes. Jeff knew that customer experience was the most important thing. He wanted Amazon to be the best online shopping platform. He focused on making the website easy to use and improving delivery services. His goal was to make Amazon the first choice for online shopping. In 2000, Amazon introduced its famous logo with a smile. The arrow in the logo goes from the letter A to Z, showing that Amazon sells everything from A to Z. The smile represents customer satisfaction, something Jeff always cared about. As Amazon grew, Jeff looked for more ways to improve the company. In 2005, he introduced Amazon Prime. This was a special subscription service that gave customers fast delivery, free shipping, and exclusive deals. People loved Amazon Prime because they could get their orders quickly without extra shipping costs. Millions of people signed up, and Amazon became even more successful. But Jeff did not stop there. In 2007, he introduced the Kindle, an electronic device that allowed people to read books digitally. It became one of Amazon's best-selling products. Before Kindle, people had to carry physical books, but now they could store thousands of books in one small device. The Kindle changed the way people read books. Over the years, Amazon expanded into many new industries. Jeff wanted Amazon to grow beyond online shopping. He wanted Amazon to be part of technology, entertainment, and even groceries. One of the biggest successes was Amazon Web Services, AWS. AWS started as a small project to help Amazon manage its website. But Jeff realized that other companies also needed cloud computing services. So Amazon started offering AWS to businesses. It quickly became one of the most important parts of Amazon. Today, AWS powers websites, apps, and businesses all over the world. Another big innovation was Alexa, a smart assistant that helps people control their homes with their voice. Jeff believed that voice technology was the future. Alexa could play music, set alarms, check the weather, and even control smart home devices. Millions of people started using Alexa in their daily lives. Amazon also entered the grocery business. In 2017, Amazon bought Whole Foods, a popular grocery store chain. Jeff wanted Amazon to be part of the food industry. With Amazon Fresh, people could order groceries online and have them delivered to their homes. This made grocery shopping easier for many people. Entertainment was another area where Amazon expanded. In 2006, Amazon launched Prime Video, a streaming service that competes with Netflix. Prime Video offers movies, TV shows, and original content. Jeff saw that video streaming was the future, and Amazon wanted to be part of it. Over time, Prime Video became one of the biggest streaming platforms in the world. Jeff was always thinking about the future of technology and customer experience. He believed that innovation was the key to success. He wanted Amazon to keep growing and improving. One of Amazon's biggest innovations was the use of artificial intelligence, AI, and automation. Jeff invested in AI to improve customer service and make deliveries faster. Amazon started using robots in warehouses to help pack and ship orders quickly. Another big change was Amazon's focus on sustainability. Jeff wanted Amazon to be environmentally friendly. He launched the Climate Pledge, a commitment for Amazon to become carbon neutral by 2040. This means Amazon is working to reduce pollution and use more clean energy. Amazon also started experimenting with new delivery methods. Jeff introduced the idea of drone delivery. The goal was to use small flying drones to deliver packages in minutes. Although this technology is still developing, Jeff believed it could be the future of fast delivery. Under Jeff's leadership, Amazon continued to grow every year. The company expanded to many countries around the world. Millions of people used Amazon daily for shopping, entertainment, and technology services. Jeff's ability to think big and take risks helped Amazon become one of the most successful companies in history. His focus on customers, innovation, and long-term success made Amazon a global leader. Even though Amazon started as a small online bookstore, it became a company that sells almost everything. It changed the way people shop, read, watch movies, and use technology. Jeff's dream of building a company that serves customers in the best way possible became a reality. Amazon faced many challenges on its journey to success. Starting and growing a business is never easy, and Jeff Bezos had to overcome many difficulties. One of the biggest challenges was financial problems. In the early years, Amazon was not making a profit. The company was selling books and expanding its business, but it was not earning enough money. Many investors started to doubt whether Amazon could survive. They worried that Jeff's idea would fail, and some even advised him to close the company. However, Jeff believed in his vision. He knew that Amazon needed time to grow. Instead of focusing on short-term profits, he reinvested the money back into the company to make it bigger and better. Another major challenge was competition. Many big companies like eBay and Walmart saw Amazon's success and wanted to compete. eBay was already popular for selling products online, and Walmart was one of the largest retail stores in the world. These companies had more money and resources than Amazon, making it difficult for Amazon to stay ahead. But Jeff was not afraid of competition. He focused on what made Amazon special: excellent customer service, fast delivery, and a wide selection of products. He believed that if Amazon continued to innovate and put customers first, it would succeed. Jeff also took many risks. He invested billions of dollars into new technologies, some of which failed. For example, Amazon once launched a smartphone called the Fire Phone, but it was not successful. The phone did not sell well, and Amazon had to stop making it. This was a big failure, but Jeff did not let it stop him. He believed that failure was part of success. He always said, If you never want to fail, you will never try anything new. Instead of focusing on failures, he learned from them and kept moving forward. Despite the challenges, Amazon continued to grow. Jeff's leadership and vision helped Amazon become one of the most powerful companies in the world. He always focused on three main things: customer satisfaction, innovation, and long-term success. He wanted to make sure that every customer had a great shopping experience. He also encouraged new ideas and technologies, helping Amazon stay ahead of its competitors. By 2018, Amazon achieved something incredible. It became the second U.S. company after Apple to reach a $1 trillion market value. This meant that Amazon was one of the most valuable companies in the world. Jeff Bezos himself became the richest person in the world with a net worth of over $200 billion. Amazon's success was not just about making money. Jeff also wanted to change the world. He believed in improving people's lives through technology and innovation. Under his leadership, Amazon introduced services like Prime Video, Alexa, and AWS, which transformed many industries. Even with all his success, Jeff continued to work hard. He believed that there was always more to achieve. His story teaches us an important lesson. Success does not come easily. It requires hard work, patience, and the courage to take risks. Amazon's journey was full of ups and downs, but because of Jeff's determination, it became one of the most successful companies in history. Jeff Bezos has always been interested in space. As a child, he loved reading books about astronauts and space travel. He dreamed of one day going to space himself. This passion for space never disappeared, even as he became successful with Amazon. In the year 2000, Jeff Bezos founded a company called Blue Origin. The goal of Blue Origin was to make space travel possible for ordinary people. Jeff believed that in the future, humans could live and work in space. He wanted to create technology that would make space travel cheaper and safer. At first, Blue Origin worked quietly. Many people did not know much about it. The company was developing new rocket technology and testing different ideas. Jeff used his own money to fund the company, investing billions of dollars into research and development. One of Blue Origin's biggest projects was the New Shepard rocket. This rocket was designed to take people on short trips to space. The idea was to create a reusable rocket, meaning that after it launched, it could return to Earth and be used again. This would make space travel more affordable in the future. In 2015, Blue Origin successfully launched and landed a rocket for the first time. This was a big achievement. Before this, most rockets could only be used once. By making rockets reusable, Blue Origin was taking an important step toward making space travel more common. Jeff Bezos wanted to experience space himself. On July 20th, 2021, his dream came true. He flew to space on the New Shepard rocket, along with 3 other passengers. The trip lasted about 11 minutes. They experienced weightlessness for a few minutes before returning to Earth. It was an exciting moment for Jeff and for space travel. After his trip to space, Jeff said that it was the best day of his life. He felt that space travel was the future, and he wanted to help make it a reality for more people. He believed that in the future, millions of people could live and work in space. Blue Origin is also working on another big project, a rocket called New Glenn. This rocket is much larger than New Shepard and is designed to take satellites and people to space. The company is also developing space stations where people could live and work in space for long periods. Jeff Bezos believes that space travel is important for the future of humanity. He says that Earth's resources are limited, and one day humans will need to expand into space. His dream is to create space colonies where people can live, work, and explore. Many people compare Jeff Bezos to Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX. Both are working on space travel, but their approaches are different. While Elon Musk wants to take people to Mars, Jeff Bezos is focused on creating space stations and making space travel available for everyone. Blue Origin has faced challenges along the way. Space travel is very expensive and difficult. Some people doubt whether Jeff's vision will come true. But just like with Amazon, Jeff believes in thinking long-term. He is willing to take risks and invest in the future. His journey with Blue Origin is just beginning. In the coming years, the company plans to launch more rockets, send more people to space, and continue developing new technology. Jeff Bezos' dream is that one day space travel will be as easy as flying on an airplane. His story shows that dreams can become reality with hard work and determination. Whether it was building Amazon or exploring space, Jeff Bezos has always believed in thinking big and working hard to achieve his goals.